Hello, SQL Explorer. Today we'll dive into unions. It is still another relationship. It is almost similar to what we saw in our last video, which is the joins, how we can use the join commands. And then union is equally another way we can combine data. Now, two of these particular commands, join and union, they are similar in the sense that they do combined data together, although in a different way. Let us say we consider the joins like connecting two tables that know each other. Let me just say you have been friends, you know each other, and then you come and then we have known each other for some time. That is what joins is all about. And then we're talking about unions, like bringing strangers, those that they don't know each other together. Okay, so let us see how this works. So let us try to see some of the use cases, how we can execute, how we can run this query with our with union and union all. Okay, so for the purpose of this particular video, if you look here, if you check here, you will realize that another table has been added with HR staff info. That is how I call it, HR staff info. Just select everything, all our three tables from staff info. Let's select everything as well from staff wages. The last one, everything from HR info. Okay, so let me just execute this single table. So this is another table that I've added to our two tables that we initially had. I've added this one for the purpose of this union so that you see on how we can combine these two. You can see the reason why it work and the reason why maybe another ones won't work, or it might work but the information that we'll have inside the table after the combination will not actually give us the result that is expected. Let us just run all the three tables. Okay, this is our first table. This is the staff info, and then this is the staff this is our staff wages, and the last one is the HR staff info. Now if you look at this three table, you will realize that the first table and the third table, they do have the same column names, and the number of columns are equally the same, whereas this last one, this second one, has just three columns. Now just like I was saying, when you are doing combination, the difference between the two, it is that the difference between join and union is that with join, you will combine a table, it will base on uh, this particular column, because we have it here, and this is the column that helps to join, to use the join command, and then we equally have it here, which implies that we can equally uh, merge, we can equally combine many tables together as far as they do have a relationship. But on the contrary, and then when we equally use the joint, the number of columns are going to increase. For example, if we join all these tables together, another column will be added here, will be added here, it will be added here, it will be added here, just like that, just like that. However, with the union, instead, the number of rows are going to increase. It is just like you match. It's just like if you are used to Power Query, it's just like merging and to append data in Power Query. I think that is actually what it is. Okay, so Let us just get rid of this. Before that, let us try to let's just combine these three tables together. Let us see what we have, and then we will say I'll go with left. Sorry, we'll go with the the, the left outer join. Then let me say staff wages. Let us stay on staff ID, staff info. And then let us take our staff ID, which is actually what enable us to join these tables to get these tables together. Staff wages, staff ID as well. Now, if we're going to join two tables together, this one we have only joined the two tables together. This first one, the HR staff info is not there. We can equally add it there as well. Left outer join staff HR, sorry, on the staff info dot staff ID equal HR dot staff ID. And now let us see. We have one, two. Sorry. You will discover that after the job, if we execute this query, we'll have some additional columns added to it. Let us go. As okay, I'm sure you have seen it. Additional column as the number of columns have increased. Let us now see what unions will do. Let us see which union. Let's just go with unions that we select HR star from. So let us execute this. So now if we execute this one, you will realize that the HR's table, we equally has now joined to this one, and the number of the rows that we have increased. Now, the with the union join, okay, so with this particular union, when you use the union, the difference between union and union all is that union is going to remove the duplicates that we have in our table, whereas with union all, it will pull everything, all the data that we have, irrespective of whether it's duplicate or not. So remember, don't forget, let us select again these two table. The reason why we were able to combine these two tables together, if you look at them, they have the same number of rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one equally is, and then this other table is, we equally have six columns as well. That is the reason why we're able to combine these two tables. So let us try to look at union all. If we run this, and then if we go down, so you will realize that you see there is a difference, because we have this null value here. It has pulled everything regardless of whether it's duplicate or not. It pulls everything. So there is a difference between union and union all. And then maybe let's see, let us order this. Let's just say by staff. Let's go with staff ID. We run. So we'll have this information. Now, okay, so let us now try to see what will happen if we try to use this union with the other table that we have. That is, with instead of using this HR staff info, we are going to use we're going to use better that for staff wages. Let us try to see what will happen if we use this one. And then let us look at the two tables. Let's run this. As you can see here, these two tables, they are not the same. Remember, we are not using join. Had it been it is join, yes, the number of this one will come up here. But this one now, we want to join it down here. So as you can see, they don't have the same information, right? They don't have the same number of rows. They don't have the same information like the previous one that we had. However, we can still join this one, but the information that we are going to have inside our table after the combination will be wrong. Let us try to see it. Now, yeah, let us say let's say staff. Let's go with staff ID. Let us take last name and then probably age. And then we come here equally. Let me say yeah, union. And then here, let us say, let's go with department. And then let's go with salary. Now, if we combine these two tables, it's going to work. The reason being that because we're going to have the same number of columns, right? We have the same number of columns, but the information that we're going to have, and then inside here. So this is going to work because if you look at this first name, and then with the department, with the first name, what we have here, the data type that we have inside here, this is a variable character, right? And then equally here, it is a variable character, right? And then if we go to our age, what we have an integer, that is the data type, that is numerical. And then with the salary equally, we equally have, it is a numerical value. That is the data type that we have inside here. So if we join this one, is going to work, but the table will be meaningless. Okay, let us see. Let us execute this. Papa, this all query combined using a union. Let me see. Okay, I think we have to equally put here staff. We need our staff ID as well. I think so. Let us execute this and see. Oops, thank you. Now we have been able to combine this because we have 1, 2, 3 column, and here we equally have 1, 2, 3 column, right? Now, if we now go to where we have this last name, you see, Cook is not a name. That is why I said that we'll be able to combine it, but the result inside this table will be meaningless because last name, that is, Cook is not somebody's name. Data engineer is not somebody's name. Data engineer is coming from this department. Okay, this Ngase, yeah, this is somebody's name. So you see that combining this type of data, it won't, is going to be disastrous, right? Because the information is going to be wrong. If we equally come to this other row, we have salary and age mixed together, like this one, this 200,000, this is a salary, and this one, this is somebody's age. Despite the fact that you can combine these two tables together, but the result is going to be wrong. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sure you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget, if you want to help us, do uh, our video, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then why not share something with us in the comment section. Thank you so much.